So you're moving here to the Dayton area and you're wondering what the weather looks like here in Dayton. Really the climate that you're wondering about, what's it like to live in this area? Well, in this video, my team and I came up with the key points that you're going to need to know about this area. So stay tuned. What's up everybody, this is Tim Whittemore with the Whittemore Group right here in Dayton, Ohio. If this is your first time to our channel, we do tons and tons of videos about everything you need to know about Dayton. As a military veteran of 14 years and now a military spouse, I've moved tons of places. And every time I moved somewhere, there was always such a lack of information of where to live and what to anticipate. That's why this channel was created for you. So go ahead and hit that subscribe button, click that little bell, so that you're notified every single time we got a new video coming out. Now, honestly, we get tons of phone calls, emails, and texts each and every day from people that are moving to this area, have some questions, need some help, and we absolutely love it. So if you are moving to this area, need some help, you got some questions, go ahead, give us a call, text, email, heck, shoot us a little paper airplane. Whatever you need to do, we got your back when you're moving here to the Dayton area. So let's get into what to expect for weather here in Dayton. Well, first things first, why would you want to move to the Dayton area? Well, you have an exciting, growing city culture that we do have here. It's a very vibrant city. It's got like a very young, energetic sort of feel to it. The other reason would be the great highway systems. If you've been anywhere else where it's all spread out and it takes so long to get everywhere, Dayton has some great highway systems where you're only 15 to 30 minutes, no matter where you are in Dayton or the suburbs, to get to where you need to go. Also, great food, can't miss that. And there's lots of outdoor activities and festivals to check out while you are here. And of course, 4 seasons. I'm not talking about the music group, I'm talking about the weather. There are 4 seasons here in Dayton. So let's jump into it. Let's start with the spring. When's the spring period? It is between March and June. Let's talk about the temperatures. We got a high of 51 to 83 degrees Fahrenheit to a low of 32 to 63 degrees. Now, during this time of year, the sun starts to come out, which is awesome that we finally get out of winter. The sunny days in Dayton is usually about 176 days per year. And the average US is about 205, so it's a little bit less, and it's because of the winters that we do have here, which we'll talk about here in a bit. During this season is when most of the rain's gonna happen over the period of the entire year. Dayton typically gets about 40 inches on average per year for their rain. The nice part about this time of year is the color starts to appear back in the city. Things start to grow, it becomes a little bit more vibrant, and it's a great time. Let's move on to the summer, which is June till September. Now we have high temperatures of 79 to 87 degrees, lows of 54 to 67 degrees, which means if you're an Ohioan, that's hot. Now, if you're coming from any other part of the country, you're like, oh, that's not that hot. Oh, it's hot. Not only is it hot, but it also gets pretty humid here. The hottest time during the season is typically at the end of July and pretty much all of August. So if you don't have AC in the house, that's gonna start to get pretty uncomfortable. This is that time to go ahead and jump in the river, you know, rent a kayak, go to the pool, the public pool, you got your own, jump on in, run through the sprinklers, whatever you need to do to keep cool during that time frame. Let's move on to the fall. September through December. Well, this is the time when most people want to be here. This is when people start to come up to this area to visit. All right, this is when the temperatures are a high of 41 to 79 degrees, lows of 26 to 57. Probably the most comfortable time of year as far as temperature is concerned. You got those fall colors, the leaves are changing, you got that fall smell in the air, you know what I'm talking about. This is when most festivals and events happen in the area. So that's where a lot of things are going on. You've got music festivals, you've got the fall festivals, they happen all around the city of Dayton, and this is the time to definitely check it out. You also have the Air Force Marathon that happens over at Wright-Patterson Air Force Base if you like to run like I do. And during this time, dining outside on the patio is a must. You have to experience that when you're out here and just enjoy that open air feel. All right, so here it comes. Here's the winter. Winter is about the end of December through March. The highs are about 36 to 51 degrees, lows of 21 degrees to 32 degrees. Yeah. So let's talk about it. Snow, or rather ice, because it doesn't quite stay freezing all the time. There's about 17 inches on average per year for snow and ice that does accumulate at times here in the Dayton area. As far as those freezing cold days, they're mostly start late November and end at the beginning of March. Now, I have to talk about it. It does get overcast. It's like the clouds just come on in here and it just gets sucked in for months on end, like a lot. This is where people start talking about seasonal depression because I haven't seen the sun in a while. So get out there, do some things. One thing that Dayton does have a lot of is lots of breweries and watering holes to go ahead and brighten up your mood with some delicious libations. If that's not your style, there's lots of great restaurants out here for you to go experience, get around people, happy, friendly environments, right? If you want to know more about the restaurants here in the Dayton area, some of the best ones that we do have, check out the best restaurants in Dayton video here on this channel. So that's all that we have for the weather here in the Dayton area. If you have any comments about things you like or dislike about this area that you'd like to share, please leave them here in the comments below. If you have any questions about anything I talked about here, again, leave them here in the comments below. Now, if you are moving to this area or moving around this area and you need some help, again, go ahead, give us a call, text, or email. We'll be happy to help the best way that we can. All right, I'm Tim Whittemore with the Whittemore Group here at eXp Realty, and we'll see you in our next video. Take care.